Hello, everyone. Hello. Hey, say hello, eh?
Hello, friends. How are you?
Hello, friends. Hello, Levine. Hello, Shoyle.
Hello, Shoyle.
Let's see. If you guys are hearing us, throw a chat. Then chat room, no sound, Baza says. First one. Oh, shit.
Oh, hello, Dan Baker.
Turn that
sorry
down.
about that. Sorry about that, you
Guys, can you hear us? We should be able to hear us. I can't imagine why you wouldn't be able to hear us. Nelson, Tracy, Daniel, can you hear us?
Did you, is there any... Let me help by just pointing out random shit.
Well, we're getting sound here. Danny here's fine. Good. We're good to go. I don't know who it was, but Baza came in and just started causing problems. You know.
I mean, that's his normal
like
MO.
he's wont to do. I wouldn't say cause problem. He's a catalyst for change.
Exactly. He's an excitement engineer.
All right, sweetheart. We now have, first of all, you look gorgeous.
Thank you so much. I feel like but.
I know you do. I'm very lucky to be able to do this show with you. But I got to tell you my Sweetie Poo stuff before we turn the camera on.
Oh, we do. Well, we can do it. They should see it. We've talked about it. They can see it one time, but you got to be very gentle, okay? Very gentle.
Okay, here we go. 1, 3, 2, 1. Main.
Oh,
God. Rat.
Hello, friends.
Rat. Me smooch. There we go.
Gentle, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, he had a little bit of dental surgery yesterday. By a little bit of dental surgery, I mean a lot of dental surgery.
A whole lot of dental surgery yesterday, you guys. Oh, my goodness.
Literally, like, drills and maybe a chisel and a hammer.
There was definitely a chisel. There was definitely a drill. There was a little bone saw.
Hey, Bruce Press.
Bone saw, I am not into.
We got a lovely email from Bruce Press a couple days ago.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. And one of my favorite emails ever of for 2020, which is a personal email, I will not share it with you, is from my good friend Julie Press. I sent her a little note saying, like, keep your chin up, and she sent me this freaking gorgeous email about keeping my chin up, and it was I keep it handy on my desktop in case I ever need to read it.
God damn it, Rob Otto says my voice sounds weird, but it always sounds weird.
Well, fair, that's fair.
Rob has not watched The League, and I've tried to explain.
What? Rob Otto, what?
A and I are rewatching the FX show called The League, which is a show about a bunch of Gomers in a fantasy football league. And having been in a fantasy football league with Rob and behaving in our friend group much the way the guys in the league behave and treat each other, I'm a little shocked that Rob hasn't seen it.
Here's the thing. Yeah. I have the privilege of having watched you guys go to Las Vegas and then send me crazy texts at 3 a.m. from the Burger King. Yeah. And it's so The League. It's so that entire thing. I don't know how to make sure you see that, but it's too bright anyway. We'll get that sorted out.
Yeah, our lights are a little bit scooched. So.
Yeah, because as you guys might have seen on Facebook, Scott redesigned the office in the last couple of weeks, got a new desk, rearranged everything. It's beautiful, and it's super, super much more functional. But
hey, Rob Tinnerella, how are you, buddy?
We got to sort some things out. It's not quite right.
Hey, Ruth, we got but anyways, to sum up the dental surgery thing is we have the thing to celebrate. So we're going to have a little champagne. Yeah. He's going to have a very little bit of champagne.
And I'm allowed with all my meds to take the champagne, but I do have a prescription for stronger pain meds, which I haven't had to use. I am no longer a natural redhead, but I was. So I have a little bit of a high pain threshold.
Battlestar Galactica, yeah.
So I am trying really hard to manage that. Also, I think maybe next week, since I have to wait 2 weeks before I can have the temporary thing in, I'm going to have an implant eventually. I have a
little bit. Keep talking. I'll scoot you a little bit closer. There we go. Now try.
I have a little. So I can't quite open my mouth that much even yet because it's too swollen. But I might be a pirate next week. You don't know because I don't have any. I don't have any space keeper
now,
there.
Of course, I only know one phrase about pirate women, and unfortunately, that is from Anchorman. So when I call you my smelly pirate hooker, that's not an insult.
Well, the smelly part might be.
It's just a phrase, just a line from a movie. Yeah, Rob says apparently the ghost monkey just demands some kind of sacrifice for him. By the way, guys, winning bonus for today's show. If you make A laugh hard enough, her whole face hurts.
Yeah, well, so there you go. Because that sounds fun.
It's very good. All right, here we go. Back to here. We have quite a show for you guys today. It is International Shelfie Day.
Shelfie Day.
Shelfie Day.
One of my favorite things about 2021, International Shelfie Day, as you guys are going to get to see it in a little bit, our good friend Sean Dyer, who I hope is in the chat room or will be joining soon. Oh, look, I even sound funny a little bit. Joining soon. I have never seen him with so much hair because of the pandemic. So well, ouch. We'll see that as well.
All right. Trying to not laugh at your pain, but it is just it's the uncomfortable laugh. Comes to funerals, pain for people I love dearly, and or incredibly uncomfortable personal situations. I laugh.
Robert Tinarella suggests that I should wear an eye patch, and I may just, if I can show off my missing tooth for the 1 week that it'll be missing, I'll find an eye patch.
Right, let's go over what we're going to have on the show. We're going to have a pup date, our lovely dogs. We have pets that are named after Sigler characters, and these are gorgeous, gorgeous, next level cool animals. You guys got to stick around for that. And then today is, of course, Library Shelfie Day. We will have pictures of Junkie shelves that largely have my books.
Yeah, not every one of them is exclusively Sigler
Sons
books,
of bitches.
And I do realize, because I was making the script for today from the last script that we did, and I do realize that I asked you to send us your Sigler shelves, but I actually meant bookshelves. So some of them are bookshelves, but they have Sigler books either way.
All right, real quick.
Hey, Chris McWhite.
We're gonna go just so I don't forget this. The next SIGLERinPLACE, they're every Wednesday, like clockwork, at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, except for next week. Next week is a Tuesday. We have a special guest on. That guest is author Matthew Mather, who wrote. I've never actually heard his name pronounced. Is it Mather?
I think it's Mather.
Matthew Mather. That's one of those weird things. Could be either way. Matthew Mather is the author of Cyberstorm, Cyberspace, and his new one, Cyber War, which will be out on the day. You see, this is the last thing. I'm over here. Hi. So, and then here is the book that will be out. He is going to join us. And if you guys have not read the series, I just finished Cyberstorm. I liked it a whole lot. All I can tell you right now is don't go buy it just yet. Tune in Tuesday. Tune in Tuesday, and then you might be reading it after Tuesday.
I like that you're looking at the camera, but they can't see you because it covered your face.
So anyways, we just want to make sure I get that up because I got it up. That is because that will be Tuesday, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. He is a really, really smart, really, really nice dude. Very accomplished. Netflix has optioned the series for his Cyberstorm series. World War C, he calls it. World War C.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Beth Copenhaver said, how am I supposed to know what day it is if you keep moving the stank? And that is a very good point. We were not supposed to be moving the stank once we moved it from Tuesday, Thursday to Wednesday so that we could prepare for the gangster, which we're also going to talk about later.
But I'd already booked him
yeah,
for
we
Tuesday.
had made a couple of guest bookings already. We had the Jonathan Mayberry thing already scheduled, and we had the Matthew Mather thing already scheduled. Yep. You guys would not know about that because we wouldn't have said that back in October, but that was the case. So after Tuesday, if they want to come on the show, it'll be on Wednesdays.
You know what?
We'll get it done from there.
I asked Matthew if he would consider moving it to a Wednesday.
But there's a good reason.
He'd already done something very special
for us. Yeah.
So therefore, join us Tuesday and then every Wednesday after that. All right, baby, where are we at? You know what it is?
My very, 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 very dear friend Maria says time has no meaning anymore, so don't worry about it.
Beth, I don't know what day it is right now, to say the God's honest truth. I never know what day it is. But you know what? I do know what's coming up a certain Saturday from now. And that is none other than we're going to be doing a story smack on one of my favorite films going way, way, way back. That movie is Swingers, starring Vince Vaughn and
Jon Favreau.
Jon Favreau, yes. Yeah. Vince Vaughn and Jon Favreau. Joining us on Story Smack will, of course, be empty set movie maven and Vegas kingpin Rob Otto, who knows more about movies in his little pinky than I do in my whole butt.
That is for sure true because you know a ton about movies that you liked in the 80s and a ton of movies that are in your preferred genre. And Robbie, I used to think my first avatar on the internet was Flick Chick, I mean. And I used to think I knew a whole lot about movies. And then I met Rob Otto.
Yeah, Rob knows a whole lot.
Yeah. So you guys, I don't often do this. I just say if you want to watch along, watch along. But I will say if you haven't seen Swingers and you're vaguely between 30 and 65, you should watch it because it's enjoyable. And I guarantee you have watched movies with these two leads that you crazy love.
That's the thing. It's relatively an indie flick. Yes, no?
Oh, it's absolutely
it's an indie flick.
Yeah.
It launched the careers of Vince Vaughn, who has gone on to be just such a huge force in Hollywood, and of course Jon Favreau, who has directed many superhero movies that you may like. But this is where they got. Sorry, I got distracted.
By the clip?
I turned around to look at my wife, and I just saw her butt. She was moving some stuff, and I was like,
You got to do something when you're not allowed to smooch me because I just had oral surgery. You got to try. You got to keep things exciting.
Also, I'm going to point out something that I shouldn't point out because if you haven't seen it yet, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Probably got to get some new headphones because looking at this. This is the most ridiculous looking set of headphones on a bald head.
Did you change them?
No, I've had these forever. It's just
I noticed today you don't like how they look.
I'm like I look like one of those guys from Flash Gordon. Like look at
Sakes
this on
alive.
the bald head. So I'm gonna treat myself to some new headphones. All right,
Sakes alive.
Let's get on with the show. What do we got? Where are we at? Oh, that was Story Smack teaser.
Yeah. So we're gonna do. We are back to. We have a handful. Yeah, we have a handful of Sigleration. Oh, I left it downstairs. Kim.
Where'd you
I
leave
left them downstairs. I told you I had oral surgery. I left our Christmas treat.
Where is it downstairs?
It's in the middle basket of my desk.
Got it.
And you know what I'm talking about, right?
I'll figure
stones.
It out. Okay.
Bring up the stones. The stones. In the meantime, I will tell you, we had a handful of lovely Christmas presents back in December. And of course, we've had a little bit of a here and there with the SIGLERinPLACE, as you guys know. We're getting back to SIGLERinPLACE, so it's going to be great, though. I shouldn't say that anymore, should I? So the first thing is we have thank yous to make for Smorg and Smorg Jirabachi and Kim Hansen and Melissa Masucci. They sent back in December and Melissa in January a handful of treats. Smorg sent a great handmade card, which I will show you next week, and for Quithmas, and a handful of sweet treats and Persian treats, and it was lovely. And Kim Hansen sent, Kim Hansen, you will see a little bit later, but she makes glass mosaics. And she had reached out and asked for our P.O. box address and sent these to us. And they're absolutely gorgeous. And I have resisted putting them. I just started a patio garden last year in the pandemic, and I have resisted putting them out there and then putting one on my in front of my door so that I could show you first. But I love them. And you'll see them. You'll see her mosaics a little bit again. And they're very lovely. And then, oops.
What are you looking for?
There were duckies on the...
They're here.
This was?
Oh, I got it.
I prepped before, but then he moved the piece of furniture. So then Melissa Masucci, of course, sent, she when we said it was Rubber Ducky Day, she said, oh my gosh, I gave my kids rubber duckies for Christmas. Can I please send them? And I gave her our address. And then they showed up literally like an hour after we finished Rubber Ducky Day on the 13th. So I wanted to say thank you for these because they're going to go part of our Christmas. Yeah, they're so cute. They're going to
make bath time
part of our
so
Christmas ornaments.
Fun.
That one has reindeer ears.
I don't know the rest of all I know is Rubber Ducky, you're the one you make bath time so much fun. I think
and you did bring it up. Look, by accident.
Really dirty from there.
Here's some more Christmas card. Merry Quithmas. I'm not going to open it up and show you what's inside because that's personal, but I loved that. I'll probably show it to you again because I love it so much. So you guys, thank you so much. It is totally unnecessary for you guys to send us presents, but these were so fun and SIGLERinPLACE related or Sigler related. I thought I'd share. Are
we done with Sigler? I have one more Sigleration if you're done with Junkie Siglerations.
Well, we're right here, so we got this to talk about, and then
yes.
But yeah, if you have one more, go ahead. We're still there.
We're going to talk about. Hold on, I got screwed up here. Oh, I see. Damn it! I messed up the reveal. The Sigleration is, I had asked you guys after you consumed Mount Fitzroy over at Audible to go leave, to rate and review it over at Audible. And I was hoping to get to over 1,000, and then we were going to have some champagne. And we are now at, 1,263. Let me just do a live update here, see if we actually got a little farther than that. So that means we are going to have 1,264 reviews of Mount Fitzroy over at Audible. We're still cracking that skull with a 4.9. So we had a little champagne last night, so we're cheating a little bit. We're not opening a brand new champagne.
Derek, if that is a password, you need to change it, my love.
Well, I'm not sure why that's getting posted, but all right. Richard, oh, damn it, Richard's back. God darn it. I just chalked up an extra $1 complaining about our swear police. All right, so there you go, guys. That is our celebration. We are over 1,000. Now we're over 1,250 reviews, and you guys
Oh,
Get you. Rock the house. Thank you so much.
Throw me those
drinky poo emojis. You can be drinking water. I don't give a crap. It's
or
fine.
eating cookies, whatever your celebratory thing is. I will tell you, on the 13th, when we had Sigler in place, we said that we were going to celebrate with a special bottle of champagne that we got from the doctors, Baker and Dr. Peril. We decided that we would do that on the night that the United States got their first female vice president. So we already drank it. It was very delicious. And this is also delicious and just as wonderful. So we're going to do that. Cheers.
Yes. All right. So that gets us to the 15-minute mark.
I have a couple more.
Oh, you do? Okay, go.
So I will talk about it a little more later. I know you guys have been waiting and so patiently. Gosh, we're so close to the gangster digital. We really are close to the gangster digital. I think that in the next couple of weeks, you will definitely have news about the ebook, which means if you have pre-ordered the gangster, you will get that ebook to the address that you use to order the gangster. We have it set up so that if that's not an accessible thing anymore, or you forget to check it, or whatever, you can still email us. You know us. We'll take care of you. We got you.
We got you. Hello, Kent. Good to see you.
But I think we're going to have that fairly soon. And I think we're going to have the audio fairly soon that Scott and Steve Rickeberg worked so hard on. I did get a note from Audible that they're a little backed up, which is unfortunate. But as soon as that's available, we'll let you know by email blast as well.
You know how hard I worked on that?
Very hard.
I used to have all the digits in all my fingers. Now look at me. Wow. Look what I've done for you people. I worked my fingers to the knuckle. Go ahead, sorry.
I don't know who it was. I think it might have been our good friend Richard Allen who said, we seem to always have something wrong with us. What you mean to say is this body is a traitorous body, and this one literally had one accident in the whole time you've known him where he pulled his hamstring. Yeah, also, to be fair, he did break his ribs.
I did break my ribs at Sigler Fest.
That was,
but I finished
that was
the
rock and roll.
Darn show. That was rock and roll, buddy. And also another 2 days after that as well, which was very, very, very sucky. All right. Anything else, sweetheart?
Nope. We mentioned already Mount Fitzroy. If you haven't left a review for Mount Fitzroy or you haven't finished it yet, if you remember, we would love that for an Audible and or Amazon review. They're very, very helpful. They make our relationship with Audible that much sweeter and very good.
What?
Hey, Chaz, nice to see you.
Let's go back real quick.
Nice
and
to
while
see you
you're there, if you go to leave a review, and if you scroll down, look at that sexy Ray Porter.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that hunk of a man.
Hi, Tiny.
He
always laughs because before we were dating, if we would ever be at an event together, he knew that if I was attractive or if I thought someone was attractive, I would make that little hi, Tiny. And now when he hears it, he knows what it means. And now, woo.
While you're there, to get back on track here, mark things helpful. If it's a 5-star review, just mark it helpful. For example, here's most recent. And look at that. Watch. Boom. Helpful. Boom. Helpful. Boom. Helpful. Boom. That was a lot of booms. A lot of boom helpfuls. That stuff is gold to us because it's an Audible fluffer. The people at Audible are literally getting fluffed every time you leave a review.
Oh Lord.
And then you mark helpful. It's like it's the porn fluffer of the literary audiobook world.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble, aren't I?
Woo!
Okay, sorry.
It's a family show. I'm not sure what Richard Allen will think about all that, but I will. A couple of things that came into the chat room. Don Shipley mentions Audible and Amazon don't like to share reviews. It's not that they don't like it; it's that their system is not great for it. There is a pathway for publishers like us to be able to request that they be linked. It just takes a while.
Takes a minute.
So helping us out by doing
Steve
two
Davis.
is great because it sometimes takes a little while. And I also want to say hello to Jen Lundy and congratulate you on your terrific, your team's terrific
Great season, Jen.
Yeah.
Great season. You guys, would like to point out that A is getting a lot better at just continuing with her sentence when I just shout out people's names from the chat room. So I think that's an impressive skill because to have someone with my volume just like, hey, hi, hey, while you're trying to have a sentence, she just in the groove by 5 by 5.
Mr. Harris, so nice to see you as well.
Thank you, welcome. Chaz. Appreciate that. Yeah, Rob, maybe the Manson family. Exactly. Let's get to our sponsor. And by sponsor, I mean the people that we recommend you give your money to. That's not us. Oops! God damn it!
So you
Son
guys,
of a budget. There we go. Hey, hello.
So you guys, this charity is super special to me because one, my brother recommended it, and he reached out and said, "Oh, I donate to this charity a lot, and you keep talking about charities that you love." So I donate to this one, and I checked it out, and it's a lovely thing. It's actually in all 50 states. It's also so far only in 8 other countries, but it's called Raising Men Lawn Care Service. And that sounds like a departure for SIGLERinPLACE, because we've been focusing on global COVID-based support. But this is a lovely thing. This teaches young men and women. There is also a Raising Women. We are Raising Women, and a Raising Women lawn care service, where boys and girls commit to cutting lawns for veterans, for elderly in their community, for people who don't, for whatever reason, don't have the ability to do it. And it follows the karate black belt or belt levels. So if you go back to what the page you were before and scroll down, or the home page, you can see it.
These right here?
Nope, not that one. There we go. Not that one either. If you go home. Go home.
You're going to home. Here we go.
And then scroll up. You'll see it's a known quantity to them before they begin. They start with a green belt. Keep going. Start with a green belt or white belt, and then they get an orange belt, and then they get I think it's 10 lawns at the beginning, and then eventually it's 50 lawns or something to get to a black belt. And obviously the people who have their lawns mowed don't pay anything for it. So you can buy shirts to donate. You can just donate money and time. You can just share this link.
Or if you got a kid, send them out to mow some damn lawns.
Yeah, if you can find the local chapter to you, I think this is wonderful because it builds a community and it builds bridges. And I love this idea so much because, we're now in a place where this is the thing we can do better than anything else is come back together, build a community, figure out how we're all going to get through the next whatever.
In very short order right now, especially in America.
Yeah,
we have
so
people
I really
absolutely
love
at each
this
other's
charity.
throats. And I'm going to get on my soapbox for a minute. Everybody's like, why should I do this? They're doing that. And why should I do this? They're doing that. Somebody has to step up and take the high road. Somebody has to step up and be a grown-up. And that's part of what building a community is like, I don't like the way you're acting. I don't like your position, but I respect your ability to have that position and start little things like this are a way to start to come together.
Yeah, and like I said, this is veterans, elderly folks, single moms, new families, things like this, people who have stuff going on in their lives where they can't get to their lawn. And if you don't have a lawn, I grew up in New York. I didn't have a lawn forever. I had an apartment building. But if you live in a place where you have a lawn and an HOA, if you don't trim your lawn, you get fined. So it sort of gets even worse. You don't get to go outside because you're ill or you're recovering or you're in trouble or something. And then your lawn overgrows, and then you get a penalty for the fact that your lawn overgrows. And so this sort of helps that. And I really, really love that. Disabled folks, single moms, veterans, elderly, things like that.
So cool.
Yeah, I love this idea. When my brother sent it, I was like, cool, thanks. And then I actually looked at it and decided I would wait until we came back in 2021 and show it to you. But I donated right away as part of my Christmas giving.
Can you read this, sweetheart, with the light in the way?
Yeah. Rob Otto just posted, "Hey kids, get on my lawn." And I think this is such a lovely thing because Jude and I, Jude, of course, is my brother. He's in the chat room now. He recommended this charity, which I love a whole lot. He and I grew up in apartment buildings, and I have memories of some of the couples and families and elderly couples who were in our apartment building, and I cherish them. And I even brought it up a few SIGLERinPLACEs ago. I especially loved the Silvas, who lived on the 4th floor. We lived on the 7th floor, and if they had had a lawn, I would have done anything for them, and I absolutely would have mowed it. So I love that. So anyway, check this out if you have the time. Share it if you have the inclination, and I'd appreciate it.
All right, cool. That is our sponsor for the week. And now it is time for everybody's favorite part of the show. Definitely my favorite part of the show, other than seeing all of you in the chat room. Seeing all of you log on, it tears me up. It's so good.
I keep looking for Tracy Shank, but I haven't seen him.
It's spectacular. It's wonderful. I can't get it up.
Lord, you guys.
That's from the league.
Yeah, that's from the league.
All right, what the hell were we talking about before I
went we're about to go into pup dates.
I'm a method actor.
Well, technically, we're about to go into our pup date.
Pup date. First of all, on the upper right-hand corner of the screen is the cutest little patootie in this house that weighs under 15 pounds.
It
is the Squeaks.
Squeaky McGeeks on New Year's Eve 2018. My dear, dear, dear friend Alicia took this photo and literally just sent it like a few weeks ago. Was like, I love this picture of Squeaky. And it's absolutely tied for first for my favorite pictures of Squeaky. My favorite part about that is my two favorite pictures of Squeaks. One was taken by my dear friend Amy Reed, and the other by my very dear friend Alicia Vickery. So this I love. What is the pub date picture?
Well, first, hey, Derek, hey, Tracy. Samorg is listening in the middle of Mount Fitzroy, and now we will go to the big pup picture. Shabap.
Oh.
You sons of bitches.
This is
goddamn dogs.
Stella Bella, who used to come to the office every day. She belongs to the goddamn dog sitter, Amy Reed, and Squeaky, and
Richard Allen,
Reese.
Goddamn dog sitter is a proper noun. You cannot fine her for that.
And this is them dressed up as the characters in Hunter Hunterson and Sons. As you can see, Mama Hunterson is in the middle with all of her charmed costume jewelry and her big blonde wig. And then Bo and Luke in the background there. This was completely Amy's idea, completely Amy's costume. I think the only thing I did is help with the lights, and I love it so much. So
I can't believe my brain is so shot. Hunter Hunterson.
You right, Samorg? The hair is insane, and that's Amy's doing. She found that crazy mullet wig. And then Squeaky, I can't even believe that Squeaky tolerated. She has bracelets on. She has necklaces on.
It's crazy.
And then, of course, she has her purse full of charmed costume jewelry right in front of her.
So we'll go back to the sponsor page for a moment. Oops, hold on, because that's got. But we can see this is Hunter Hunterson and Sons. If you've not listened to this, if you are hankering. If you are hankering for a story.
Well, hankering while you're hunkering down.
If you're hankering while hunkering down for a story about basically the Beverly Hillbillies meets Ghostbusters, this is the story for you. This is a Kentucky monster stomping family who gets transferred to the, it doesn't get much more red than Kentucky. Red State, Kentucky.
Yeah, and they're in Slayersville,
which is actually Salyersville, but they pronounce it Slayersville. And you cannot get more red state than this family, and they get transferred in their job of monster stomping to the bluest of all blue areas, San Francisco, California. And it is watching this family drama as they go through trying to adjust to being small town kids in a big city that is not believing anything, and stopping the supernatural while you're at it.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll also say, because I've just been dealing with this week, we've talked about this a lot, that sometimes Scott gets email where somebody has read, I don't know, the first 10 pages of Pandemic, and they write an email saying, I loved you, but okay, you're shoving down our throats your liberal agenda, 2 women married, blah, blah, blah. Oh, spoiler alert, tiny spoiler alert. And then we'll get emails when somebody has read 50 pages into Pandemic, and they're like, I loved you. I thought you were my kind of people. I thought you were libtard, and now blah, 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 blah. And I don't like you anymore. And this week I've actually interacted with somebody who said there aren't very. I see one. I don't like football, so I haven't read it. I understand you have one gay character, and Hunter Hunterson and Sons has a story called
San Francisco Ferries.
No.
What?
Safeway?
Oh, the Haunted Safeway.
The Haunted Safeway.
Hunter Hunterson's on the Haunted Safeway. Yeah.
And it's an interesting thing, because Hunter is this red state dad who has made some mistakes and had to fix his own mind, and he thought he did all that. He was probably more racist than he realized, and he fixed that before we meet them. Because he has a black son and a white son, and then he gets to San Francisco and realizes he has a lot more learning to do. And so I've been having this beautiful, interesting conversation with a person who I will not name unless they name themselves, who was a little like, oh, okay, fine, you have one gay story with Frederico. And I was like, I don't know, maybe try this. And anyway, I love Hunter Hunterson because Hunter is
Rob
perfect.
Tinarella, you would love this story. I'm telling you right now, you would love it, love it, love it.
And Hunter is perfectly willing to be like, well, all right, let me hear more about this. And he doesn't love everything, but he loves he doesn't mind learning, and that's very important. So I love that.
Let's get back to the pup date, because now, ladies
oh my
and
God,
gentlemen,
I love that photo.
Wait, I got to turn off your
both
camera.
Of these photos so much.
Got to go back to pup date, and now we have to turn off our pups, it's time for y'all's pups. These are dogs and cats and other animals, possibly, that are named after Sigler characters. I could not be happier. Let's begin the show. Whoop.
Okay, so that's the wrong one, but we'll start with that. That's fine.
Okay,
Let's
thanks,
start with
babe.
this one. This I mentioned on our last show. That Damien Conti. We just did a Zoom into Damien Conti's classroom in Florida, and that is my champagne. But that is also I talked about. He had a dog named Oliver, where he made his own Kraken's jersey for Oliver. And this is Oliver and Damien Conti.
Oliver's gorgeous. What a great pup. What a great pup.
What a sweet little Iggy that is.
And then I'm going to try and go. I think it's...
Whatever you do is fine. I got them all.
Oh, who's this guy?
Oh my God, you guys. So this dog, this is a puppy picture for this dog. This is Crystal Figueroa's dog.
Go ahead.
Crystal Figueroa got this pup in mid-2018 and is a GFL fan. And so this is Virak the Dobby.
Oh my God.
Virak is now about 2 years old. He'll be 2 in April.
Look at the ears. That's insane.
And she's like, Key are kind of thick-bodied and black skin. So she thought Virak would be good.
Yeah. The Quith or thick.
Quith.
And who do we have here? This is a family show. What the?
Well, this is a cat. You don't know a lot about cats.
I don't know anything about
cats. Tracy, you're here. I'm totally telling the story of the email. Just let me know that that's okay because it made my entire month. This is Denver. Denver belongs to Nick Batts. Batts, I don't know how to say his last name, and I don't think I can say it with a missing tooth.
We talked about
I can't do it with a missing tooth.
If you want to lay down a bet, you got to go talk to Nick.
This is Denver, and what he actually wrote when he sent this in, he says, "This is Denver. She's crazy, but we love her." Ooh.
Oh, baby.
I'm smiling because love, but I got to press my cheek down or it hurts a little. Let's see who's next.
Oops. Next would be... Oh, my God.
You guys, you're not ready for this. I swear. Callum Montaigne, which sounds like a descendant, if you ask me, sent this photo in, and this is his dog, Quentin Barks. Quentin Barks is spelled Barkes, and Quentin has an Instagram if you choose to follow him.
I am on that Instagram.
Yeah. He's quite adorable.
Quentin Barks. And then...
Oh,
come
this
on.
I love so
Who's
much.
this sweet
So
pea?
this dog belongs to Amber Barkerfelt is her actual name.
Okay.
Last year, they rescued this mountain cur from a local shelter and decided... sorry, I have to say, she and her husband, Adam, loved the Infected series.
Good.
And when Adam finished it, he said, listen, when I get a dog, I'm naming it after Perry Dawsey. Then they adopted this mountain cur. She's a female from a local shelter. Aww. And they decided that they would name her Perry Dawsey, but they spelled it Dawsie because they thought it would be more feminine. And they would, so like the veterinarians would know that was probably a girl.
Perry will go with male, female,
but
right?
But they insisted on the both names.
Perry Dawsey, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
this is so humbling, so awesome.
Well, and Amber was so sweet. I know that's how you feel, but of course not everybody knows that. So Amber actually wrote when she wrote in, like, I really hope you're not offended that they changed the spelling. She turned 2 a couple of months ago, and this is the picture on her 2nd birthday. She isn't the most intelligent dog, but she's very, very well behaved and always happy and very loving.
Sweet girl. That's what matters.
And they're going to get her a T-shirt that says discipline.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Really? Send us a picture of that,
Isn't
please.
That the sweetest?
So let me go back to here. I would like to point out that Richard Allen charges $1 for cat nudity.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I say that's totally fair. We do got to get the swear jar going, man. We got to get that going.
We've had several questions about if there's a physical swear jar, and I think in 2021 we should start one.
Can we use the puke bucket? The golden puke bucket?
We absolutely can use the golden puke bucket. That's a great idea. We'll find it and bring it.
That's the way to go. We use the golden puke bucket.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to do that in 2021. We're going to have a swear jar. If Richard doesn't join, somebody wants to adjudicate in his place, that would be fine. And then we'll put that money in the swear jar, and at the end of the year, we will together decide what to do to it. At the end of quarantine.
That sounds like a good blues song. I put my money in the swear jar because I swore a whole bunch. I said the B word, the T word, the C word, and now I am broke with my money in the swear jar. That's a little spontaneous blues. Just dropped it down for you guys. All right. What was I going to say?
We're going on to Junkie pictures. We're just continuing.
Wasn't that Junkie pictures? Oh, wait,
that was
whole Junkie Pictures.
Yeah, those were pets.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to Junkie Pictures. Gangster episode number 9 is coming up this Sunday. We are at episode number 8. That is 2 months. 8 weeks. 8 weeks. You guys got to go check it out. Get over there and get it. Let's go back to the main. We said Junkie Pictures, right, sweetheart? Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Junkies.
And Rob Otto, the golden puke bucket is like this big, so we might be okay for just a year.
It's big like a pickle.
Yeah.
All right, baby, here we are. We're very small on the screen, but what's going to come up very big in the screen? And if these are out of order, I'm super sorry, but I
don't know how to tell if these are out of order.
No, that's the Copenhavers. That's
okay.
Correct.
So this is the Copenhavers.
This is
Sigler
International
Shelfie.
Shelfie Day.
Yeah, today is Sigler. Yes,
Shelfie.
International Library Shelfie Day.
Library Shelfie Day.
And I've seen dozens and dozens of these. I think somebody needs to define for us if a library shelfie has to have you in it, because it's sort of split 50-50. So we're taking them all, though.
There's more me in this one, so I'm okay with it.
I mean a physical person.
Yeah, but this has, you see my name.
Yeah, of course, Scott is fine. Scott is fine with a Scott fee.
I would love all of you to show your face, but if you're going to show just my books and not your face, so my name is more prominent,
dude,
I'm okay
your
with
face
that.
is in this one.
That's right, it is.
Your face is in this
baby.
one.
I'm going to have to tell no jokes for the rest of the night, sweetheart.
I just have to make sure I don't pull my cheeks up too high by laughing, which I laugh a lot, and I'm not going to regret that.
Michael Grace says the episodes are too short.
We're getting there. We're getting there, Michael.
There's some big, girthy, turgid, swollen tubes coming your way, sir.
We kind of have to make a choice about how we do it. And when we first started, Ricky Berger was working totally against deadline. He was trying to make a great audiobook, and we're like, yeah, we need the first few episodes right now. So we just so that you guys know, what we normally do is we tend to take if we have one chapter that's 20 minutes or longer, that's the whole episode. We try to make them not less than 20 minutes and not more than 45 minutes. And sometimes we fail in the bigger direction, but we tend to not do anything in the smaller direction because that feels like too little. So we're working on it. It's going to even out here for quite there you go. Oh.
All right, let's go to the Shelfie business. Make sure this.
Sure. So this was the Copenhavers, and it's beautiful.
Oh, that's a
this is Dirk
good-looking
Petersmith
shelf
in the Netherlands.
Dirk,
he sent an email in the last couple of days. He's such a lovely human being. He's so graceful. He's so nice. He came to Sigler Fest a handful of times from the Netherlands.
Oh my God, so fun.
He's just the nicest human, and this is his Shelfie. You will see if you look. There's foreign editions in different languages, plus of course a whole bunch of English
short
language
story
editions.
stuff, audiobooks,
and a handful of audiobooks and stuff. Yeah, it's lovely. And he has the German edition of Earth. Okay, we'll go on.
Sorry, go ahead.
The German edition of Earthcore. You will see if you zoom in on this, or you look closely at this, or you pause this on whichever streaming that you're doing. In the upper left quadrant, you will see a hardcover of Earthcore that some of you don't have. That is all in German.
Is it German?
There is literally no English.
God!
Let me say this. There is no English language version of Earthcore, even though that cover you can read because the cover is in English. If you buy it, buyer beware, all in German.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. And now moving on to the next one.
This is Sean Dyer. Mentioned this at the top of the hour. I've never seen Sean with all this hair.
Yeah.
But I love that he put on his death jersey.
Yeah.
And he took a picture of his whole bookshelf, but he's sort of focused on the Sigler books. I love it so much. And you look great even with that hair too. I've just never seen all that COVID hair before.
At first when I saw this, because the way the light's hitting his hair, I'm like, oh, Sean's wearing a Santa hat. No, that's a trick of the light.
Either that or he's an angel. He might be an angel.
He could be Santa. We don't know. Why does everybody pretend Santa has to be this old dude? It could be Sean. He can do that.
Well, I mean, he didn't want you to mention it out loud.
Oh, sorry. All right, let's move on. And we are now...
And this is I laughed again. This is obviously John Vizcarra's Sigler shelf. John's is insane, you guys. John, of course, is our continuity czar. We love him very much. And he has all these Sigler books, and all those on the bottom right, those are the graphic audio, full cast audio. I will tell you that we just last week signed the contract for Mount Fitzroy with graphic audio. So if you loved the Earthcore version, they're so good to us,
you guys.
They are really, really lovely people. We work with Angie Cornett is her name. She's our minder at Graphic Audio, and she is just the most graceful, lovely person, and her whole team is terrific. So We have been talking about it. They have a first look for every GFL book.
Yep.
And they are planning on publishing the full cast audio for Mount Fitzroy on the same day that we publish the print, which is December 3rd of this year.
Yeah, top notch people, great to work with. Where were we? Got to go back to more. Let's go back to Junkie Pics, and then I think also it's the fun thing about this with John is basically I would say like 20 to 25% of these books probably wouldn't be there without John's input.
Oh, at least.
They wouldn't be as good. They wouldn't be as good.
I think
at very
he
least.
got in just midway through the starter, and his mind is absolutely.
He's Rain Man. He's Rain Man.
Well, he's Rain Man with also social graces.
Yes,
he's very highly focused on minutia in a way that I even if I wanted to do, I don't think I can do, and I don't think you.
It's not. I'm not wired. I'm not wired that way. And then what do we got here?
So like I said at the top of the hour, Kim Hansen does these glass mosaics. These are Kim Hansen's 2 books. That she owns because she mostly listens on Audible. So I wanted to include this picture because these are her 2 hardcovers that she loves, and that is a glass mosaic that she made, which I think is absolutely beautiful. So these are Kim Hansen. This is not exactly a Shelfie, but she said, I listened to everything on Audible, and I wanted to show this because that's such a beautiful mosaic.
And I think we have one more. Do we have one more?
No, this I love. This is Olivia, what's her last name? Olivia Regis. And Olivia Regis is a bookstagrammer who lives in Buenos Aires. And when she was 16, she and her mom went to New York. And when she was at a bookstore in New York City, she picked up Alive in 2014. And then she was able to obtain a light. And then she actually emailed us and said, I can't find Alone in English in Argentina. Do you know anybody that ships internationally? And I was like, you know what? You can buy it from us. You can pay cost for it because I don't know if you know, but Argentina is having a lot of financial trouble with their economy and their presidency and all that stuff. And so she said that would be wonderful. And it arrived on her birthday. Yeah. And she was so excited that she had to send a picture of her putting it away in her. So I thought that was an appropriate selfie as well.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Yeah. So, and is that the last one?
No, there's one more. That's us.
Oh, that's us.
This is our house. You can see our 2 pups on the couch there.
Oh my God, baby, it's a good job.
Yeah, so this is, if you were ever lucky enough to go to a Sigler Fest and see the Hall of Fame, or and this is a very few people I know, but if you were ever at the Office of Doom, which no longer exists, we had a giant library display case right when you walked in the front door that Scott got for $1 when the San Diego Public Library moved and was selling off old stuff. And we used to have every edition of every Sigler book. It's a little hard to do.
Silly.
Yeah.
That looks silly. I thought that'd be cool, but it wasn't.
That's okay. On that shelf right when you walk through the door. And of course, we had to move out of that office because of the COVID pandemic. And we figured out a way here in this space, which is very tiny. We figured out a way to make sure that we celebrate Scott's parade across the world.
Steve Rickyberg says R.I.P. Layer of Doom.
Yeah, so these are all. Sad. This is up there on the top.
Super
there is every foreign edition and every U.S. edition of Scott's books, and then the 2 little shadow boxes there and the bookshelf there on the left hold quite a lot of Sigler Hall of Fame memorabilia that you may have seen at SIGLERinPLACE. The one on the if you look at that one, there's the thing on the top is a 3D printed Kraken, and he's holding out 2 little pedipalps that are flipping everybody off. And there is
which is very spot on for my brand.
Yeah, and there's a triangle. We showed you this as a Sigler artifact. We showed you the Chang Bang that the Lundy sent in. That's kind of up there on the right. We have a plush ancestor there just below it. We have a whole bunch of really fun things. Cami Lyons made which I don't know how to show you, but on the left, you see the little golden orb thing. Right next to it is a triangle hat, and she also made a savior baklava or balaclava, not baklava. Although I love both, I'm not gonna lie. And that's it. So we showed you ours. We've had a lot of requests to do a tour of the new Lair of Doom, and we're going to do that for sure. We of course have been moving during a pandemic, And as Richard Allen said, I'm not always the healthiest person, but we're almost done. And when we're done, we're going to give you a walk through the new Lair of Doom on video.
Yes.
So you can see that too.
You know what we're going to do? What we're going to do tonight, though, as we finish up the show, I have a box that I haven't opened yet from the movie, The Little Things. And it was sent to me by the movie studio. We're going to open it up, see what's inside. I have no idea. But we're going to do that right after. So we're going to finish up the show here. A's got a couple more things to talk about. And then we're going to finish up the show. And we're going to I'm going to whip it out. Excuse me, why it whips this out is what we're going to do.
We'll figure it out.
Yes.
The only couple things I have left to say is I mentioned it earlier in the show. We are close with the Gangster digital properties. I am not quite yet on the calendar for printing for the print book. I actually think that will probably come sometime in March because I have to have collateral that is printable submitted before they put us on the calendar because everything is so busy. We're really close to that. And then after that, we have to figure out how to actually get 2,000 books and ship them while in a pandemic. So we're working on it.
Yep.
But the digital copies, and like I said, if you have ordered pre-ordered the Gangster, you will automatically get a digital copy to the email address you used to order it. If you hear on social media that we have sent them out and people are reading them and people are loving them and you don't have your copy, just email us. It's if you missed the email link to download the book is always perishable. That way we control a little bit of how it gets out there. If you missed the window, if you didn't check your internet email and you missed the opportunity, just email us. It'll be fine. As you know, the best thing to do is always info@emptyset if you have a problem, and we will always take care of you.
Michael Grace, yes, Dexter St. Jacques will watch himself. However, that's from Blazing Saddles. Excuse me, why whips this out? That's my favorite. Okay, so baby, we're going to close up.
One more thing. Yeah. Two more things, actually. We are starting to record the Stone Wolves this week. Steve Rickeberg, I know you're in there, and I said we recorded tonight, but mouth surgery and SIGLERinPLACE means we're going to do it tomorrow. Yeah. But we're starting to record the Stone Wolves this week, and that will be out sometime in the next, I'd say probably in March is my best guess. It's pretty big. It's 150-something thousand words. It's is the novel loaded. That I think it started as the ZG. If you are a longtime Sigler fan, the first idea you heard of it, we were sort of calling it before it was written the ZG. And then we changed it to the Killer. Yep. And that is this. The ZG and the Killer are both the Stone Wolves that we're going to start recording tomorrow.
Yes.
And that will come out only as an ebook and an audiobook because
Sean,
it is
you missed your own face. You
didn't miss your own beautiful face. We did your Shelfie, but you'll have to watch that back when we're done. But it's beautiful, your Shelfie. And I love your COVID hair.
Yes.
And so the digital ebook and audiobook for the Stone Wolves probably out in late March, early April is my best guess.
I just started GFL Book 7 yesterday, the second draft. I'm not starting from scratch. Who are you? Who do you think I am that I'm starting from scratch? No, this is the second draft. It's already 102,000 words. And I'm just getting warmed up. We're going to have GFL Book 7. Then we're moving out from GFL Book 7. Then I'll do The Crypt. So I got so much stuff. I've got so much swinging things heading for your face. It's ludicrous. Babe,
wait,
else?
One more thing.
Yep.
Last thing is I mentioned the last time that we were on SIGLERinPLACE, Scott is Zooming with classrooms. And he will do that if you're a teacher, if you're a student, or you're a parent of a student, if you're a student even. What we need is for whichever the teacher is to email us, or you can copy us both if you want, the teacher and us, and we'll take it from there. But we are happy to Zoom. I know a lot of people are still doing hybrid or remote learning.
Where should they email, baby?
And they should email info@emptyset. You can't quite see it. It's a little burned out over there, but we will get that taken care of. We've been doing a little bit of that. It's super duper fun. I can be in the Zoom as well, but I'm not obligated to be. That it can just be Scott talking about writing, depending on who it is.
Yep.
And if your students are virtual, if they're in person, whatever it is, we're happy to help. If that will make the crazy learning curve or a scheduling curve of
I will
COVID
even do my
teaching.
erudite face. Would you like to see my erudite face
Absolutely.
to show you that I'm a learned man of letters and books?
Absolutely. I'm holding my cheek down and he's doing this.
This is how I want to do a bunch of fake author pictures of the worst possible poses that authors can do for the picture. If you're a budding author, here's the picture you need. Just look at the camera and
show me the picture again. Now show me your first author photo.
Oh no, my first author photo. I'm not lying.
Wasn't
my first
it?
author
Wasn't
photo,
it on it?
leaning on a gravestone with sunglasses on like this. Because I'm a horror author. So I took a picture in a graveyard. Yes, that's right. Then, of course, there's this one. This is the most douchebag pose you can throw. Like, that's not how people act. People don't stand like that. And then, of course, there's this one. Like, I'm so important I can't even look at the camera.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So there's a lot of wrong ways to do it. And I always say there's
Angela Clark, good to see you.
Angela Clark. Right and wrong is a gradient. Not in this case. I am the arbiter of what is right and wrong for author pictures. I am the authority. I decide, and I have decided. All right, we ready for you want to close out the show?
No, I thought you were gonna open the box.
Can you say it from 7?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? We're gonna see what's in the box. Here we go. You have to vamp.
I will vamp. I will say, Angela, it's very good to see you. Sean, it's very good to see you. If you joined late, I should tell you I had oral surgery yesterday. I'm fine, but I'm a little sore. And I'm not really sure what's happening with Scott, but he's going to come and open a box, which is some sort of movie promotion. And in the meantime, I'm going to tell you because Tracy just texted in the chat. So I got to know Tracy Shank on this show. He's been a junkie for a long time. Notice what I just said. But he just sent an email this last week saying, hey, I love you, but honey, I'm a dude. And I'm a girl named A. I'm a girl named A, for fuck's sake. Richard, I know I owe you $1, but still. I never even thought to check because I've only ever met him in the chat room, and we're moving and we're doing a lot of stuff and we're talking, and the little icons are tiny.
All right.
And so he sent this lovely note that said, hi, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for siglerin.place, but also A, sweet P. I'm a dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see if this
I'm
works.
so sorry. Hang on. I'm so sorry, Tracy, that I never even thought to look, and I appreciate your grace in correcting me gently.
Chaz, nice box. Thank you, Chaz. I appreciate when people respect my box. This movie is called Little Things. I literally have no idea what's in this box. I was contacted. It said, hey, man, do you want a box? And I'm like, I always want boxes. I might move. I don't know. No. A box from the movie The Little Things starring the man, Denzel Washington. And I said, sure, send it my way.
Also, and Rami Malek? What? And Jared Leto? What?
Oh, yeah, Jared Leto looks creepy as
How do I not know anything about this?
Because maybe I watch more TV than you do.
No, the box. Why don't I know about the box?
It's on my to-do list to tell you, but I forgot all about it. Sorry about that. So, surprise. Let's see what's in the box. What's in the box?
Before you open the box, do you know Judy Gunnarsson? Because she said love the Sheboygan shirt, so you may know her from Sheboygan. I don't know.
Listen, Sheboygan represents. That's what my roommate called it when I got to college my freshman year. He's like, "Hey man, you from Sheboygan?" I'm like, "Close enough. That's great."
Indeed.
And he told me one of the funniest, racial, but one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my whole life. So I'm talking about Sheboygan. I say I'm from Sheboygan. He's like, Sheboygan, man, that's the kind of place that black people don't get out of their cars. I'm like, yes, that's probably.
But you talk about all the time,
accurate.
like you did not.
Okay.
Oh, look at all that.
All right, what do we have here? First of all, I got Little Things. Oh, I love a notebook. Who doesn't love a notebook? I have many.
Show them the whole.
I have many. No, we're gonna show one at a time.
Oh Lord.
Oh snap!
Oh snap,
what?
You guys.
Whoa, little chocolate D's. What's up? Little Chalky Donuts is one of my. How do they know it's one of my favorites?
Did
Look
you
at
just
this.
call them Chalky Donuts?
Chalky Donuts. Little Chalky Donuts.
They're donuts.
This was something that after you made weight in wrestling, Rob Tinnerella knows, we would go get the stuff, and like this is one of the things you could get. You'd go like just crazy because we had to cut weight all the time. This seems a little bit, a little extra.
A little anachronistic.
A little coffee. They gave me a cardboard coffee cup with no coffee in it.
And maybe they gave you coffee. Who knows?
Maybe they did. Hold on. Let's wait. Let's not judge.
Sorry,
let's not judge.
I'm not touching your box.
Then we've got
touching your box.
I got a Little Things card, and it looks like, oh snap, baby, we can watch this. Does this mean we can watch a movie for free?
Don't know.
I don't check it out.
I don't know anything about this box.
And then we got a mini bar discovery. I'm not gonna show that. They're gonna steal my code. I know you people. Steal my code. Brain games.
Oh my
Criminal
goodness.
mind
This
puzzles.
is a thing you're never gonna do.
Collect the clues and get a bunch of crack. So I don't know that that's entirely necessary. For example, oh my god, this is not something you want to give to your kids for homework. Hello, honey.
I know.
I understand you have some
about,
homework.
Shannon.
What's your homework? Mama, my homework is called Find the Witness and Eliminate Them.
What does it say? Eliminate them?
Well, no, but that's what you do if you're a criminal. You find the witness and you eliminate them. You were right, baby. You were right.
They gave you coffee.
I got a little. They're doing brand placement. I'm not trying. I get a little Stumptown cold brew. What's up, Stumptown? And then apparently that goes with these.
I'm definitely
and
excited to watch this show.
Hi,
this movie.
I'm an empty cup. What's up, empty cup? I'm a full Stumptown. Oh, you seem like you're nice. Oh yeah, I'm real nice. I'm gonna fill you up. That's probably not what they were looking for.
Don't
for
open
movie
it.
promotion.
It's too late to have coffee.
It's too late to have coffee. And then we got a flashlight. You know what you use this for? Find the witness and eliminate them. Use the flashlight to find the witness.
It's like the X-Files.
Find the witness and eliminate them. Yes.
That's not how
I think this flashlight is the plot of the movie. I've just figured it out. You ready for this? Here's the plot of the movie, ladies and gentlemen.
How do you not know? You got this box. How do you not know what the plot is about?
Because they said we wouldn't know what was in it.
Oh,
the plot of the
okay.
movie is Denzel Washington is after a possessed flashlight. A flashlight that likes to find the witness and eliminate them. And then after the witness is eliminated, Stumptown Coffee Brew pours itself into the empty coffee cup. One is empty, one is full, then one is full, one is empty. It's mystical.
And also then afterwards they go have a drink. Technically speaking, Prime Video says The Little Things, starring Denzel Washington and Rami Malek, directed by John Lee Hancock, is, also Jared Leto, is 2 cops on the hunt for a serial killer.
I'll read it. Hold on. Has it got a description of this?
Right there. 2 cops track down a serial killer.
Normally when I do my movie voice, there's a lot of content, a lot of text. What I have is, here it is. 2 cops track down a serial killer. That's all I got. It's number 22 in the popularity meter. There's not even apparently, oh wait, nope, no. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Here we go. Here's your movie for people. Deke, a burnout Kern County, California deputy sheriff, teams up with Baxter, a crack LASD detective, to nab a serial killer. Deke's nose for the little things proves eerily accurate, but his willingness to circumvent the rules embroils Baxter in a soul-shattering dilemma. Meanwhile, Duke must wrestle with a dark secret from his past. And I would like to point out that Duke's willingness to circumvent the rules makes him what? Wild card! Wild card! Deke, I'll have your badge and your gun. I'm going to bust you back down to traffic. I don't need a wild card like you on the force. Get out there and bust some crime, Deke. But play it by the rules, man. Play it by the rules.
Boss, Jennifer Sherwood, boss, you are absolutely growing out Jared Leto hair. It looks awesome. I saw it. I saw it styled. I saw it flat ironed. It's awesome. There's my, you guys saw what's in my box, which is a little treat. You guys didn't think you'd see what was in my box, but you saw it. And it's a nice box, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real nice box. Baby, I think we're ready for are we past our time? Oh, no, we're right on time. This is fantastic. It's worked out great. Did we miss anything? Great. I mean, no. I heard a lot about your box. Lord sakes. You want to see I've already done it, but I'm going to do it one more time. Baby, you want to see my impression of the best line from Seven? Sure. Wait. I'm going to hold my cheek. I don't have a firearm handy, so I'll do this. Look in the bar! That's it. There we go. Thank you. It's a terrible rendition. It's spot on. What's in the bar? It's terrible. Terrible rendition. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think my rendition of Brad Pitt in Seven was Oscar-worthy, please send Oscar. And Dude, God, it wasn't Richard even Oscar-worthy for him. Richard Allen just fined me $10 for too many What's in the Bar references. Thank you, Richard. Gosh darn it. But I didn't. See, Chaz says spot on Brad Pitt. And Maria says, I may be a wild card, but I get results, Captain. Yeah, very, very good. All right, so two of the people I think are the funniest people in the world in the chat room, and Rob and Maria are very, very funny people. Yes. Yes. Are we ready? I'm a little hyper. Apparently, I didn't quite have the Stumptown. Not having the Stumptown coffee yet. You can have that tomorrow. Jesus. You can maybe have it when we watch whatever this movie Little Things is called. I'm taking away this too, just in case.
Thank you. I'm getting so many Oscar awards in the chat room. Thank you very much. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it very much. Baby, I think it's time for us to take this show out on the road.
Yes, absolutely.
And get out.
So, you guys, obviously, we will be back next week on Tuesday. You can see me in between all that. See me? Tuesday. We will have author Matthew Mather with us for at least part of the show. And after that, we will be back on Wednesdays in 2021 until the world gets back to normal. We, in the in-between, if you have anything that you would like to share with us, anything you'd like to talk to us on SIGLERinPLACE about, any pup dates, pet dates, junkie photos, or suggestions for a charity that needs to be global and a 501c3, I will tell you, because we get a lot of folks from around the world watching the day after, and it's unfair to do a very local charity, so we've decided not to do those. Yes?
What she's saying is, if you have any suggestions, you should send those to info@emptyset.com.
Yes. Yeah. Content ideas, questions, nonprofit sponsor ideas that are global, info@emptyset.
And where am I at here? We will be back on Tuesday, February 2nd, with the very accomplished, wonderful writer, Matthew Mather. God damn it. I have to ask him. I never know how to pronounce it.
Mather.
Matthew Mather. Thank you, Matthew Mather. And we'll be talking about his new book, Cyber War. Come and join us. It's going to be fun. He is a awesome dude, and you guys are going to dig it. Is that you?
Yeah. In addition, as you guys know, it is Groundhog's Day. And I went to high school with a gentleman who made up his own celebration for Groundhog's Day that we will be doing on Tuesday. So if you have any form of cake.
Oh, we have to have cake? We get cake?
And any form of hat.
Oh, shit.
Get that ready for SIGLERinPLACE so you can celebrate with us, because my friend Dan Metrick in high school had a very, very specific Groundhog Day celebration that included both of those, and we're going to talk about it on Tuesday. But until then, you guys, here we are in 2021, and we're still doing it because we all have to do it to get better.
COVID is head.
So we need you, please, to stay safe.
Stay smart up here. Stay smart.
Absolutely. Even though I have a hard time with the S's, stay science. And for the love of science.
Wait, is that me?
That's you, but you were laughing.
For the love of science, listen to people who actually know and study science and stay informed.
Stay informed. And some more, absolutely, cake balls and fezzes. Yes.
Cake balls.
Any hat, any cake. Be here on Tuesday.
We're going to say goodbye, but I might put some cake balls in my box because I'm a wild card, but I get results.
Mr. Tracy Shank, thank you so much for that email. I'm still delighted. You're still fantastic, and I still love you. Everybody else, we're going to give you, including Tracy, we're going to give you the big dating game. I'm going to be very gentle.
Why does Maria get $1? Maria just got one of my goddamn $1.
Okay.
Richard, your rules are mercurial and
they are
random.
The rules that you set up. Sorry.
Oh my God! I did not say Maria got my monies.
You set up that if you curse, you have to give $1.
I know, but I didn't say he has to disperse the dollars.
For the love of science, you guys stay informed. We'll see you Tuesday. We love you very much. We're glad you're here with us.